Ready to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the West All-Stars. And the West will start out with the possession. A look at the Bulls starting lineup. Zach LaVine is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Pippen. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. Jordan against Doncic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Hey, the defense has the right idea there, but Jordan has the skills to overcome the contact.
No one near James as he lets it go. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Chicago with the ball. Here's Jordan. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
First personal
foul. He is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game here. Free throw good, Jordan.
We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Knocks it loose. Irving with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman picks one up.
Don't care how strong you are, how big you are, what you think you can do. MB is a load to handle. Joel will get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shoot two.
Well, free throw drops for Embiid.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Jordan, so sweet to watch in the air. What a treat.
Here's Doncic. 1:37 left in the first quarter of the game. Count that bucket. Jokic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Jordan. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
And it's Irving with the ball for the West. It's a three-point game. Three-pointer. Being with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside for Jordan. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Here's James. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Right side, Pippen. Jordan on the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
So the West ends up going with the new group. Now here's LaVine. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
He's He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Back to Rose. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for Chicago. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back to the action in just a minute. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
We've got Randall, De'Aaron Fox out there with Edwards, and there's Jackson. And
oh, my goodness! Come on now. Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
Fox feeling it out a bit. And Randall throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Jackson has the open look. That ball's high speed that time from George.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
George against Jordan. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the West, Jaylen Brown comes in for George.
West All-Stars.
Halliburton subbed in for Fox.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 4. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
He's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Here's Halliburton. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Chicago leading by 4. High post, Jordan. Edwards there. It's good. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
1:29 left here in the second. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Here's Brown. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. And it's Randall, top of the key. Offline with his 3. So it's Chicago now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it's Jordan with the jam.
You know, once Jordan makes his move to the basket, he has no intention of stopping, which makes it hard to slow his progress.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Halliburton outside. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Levine, and a wide open look for Halliburton. It's good, the assist this time from Jackson.
At the arc, Halliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. If he sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
Here's Jordan.
Big time.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Edwards can't hit. And so it's Chicago with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. And we'll be right back after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Levine is out there with Pippen. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Rose in at the point guard. The West trails by 8. Poked away. Stolen by Pippen. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. And Embiid with the block.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player is what he is.
Clock at 6, and they double up Embiid. The pass to Jokic. From outside, off the mark. Chicago leading by 8. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Nobody near Irving. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, this is a staple, a pillar of Irving's attack. You've got to be up on him or he'll pull up on the dime.
The shot's good. And the Bulls lead by 7.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
James gets inside and finishes.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
Pops it up for Jordan. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Jokic. Again, the West All-Star. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Rose. 31 points for Jordan.
We all know how Rose can score the ball, but sometimes I think we dismiss how good of a passer he is.
And 1:01 left in the third. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. James looking it over. Inside from the stripe. Again, the West All-Star.
That high release of the Joker. If you're defending it, you better stay home.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
T-shirt time!
The West making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Embiid. Edwards comes in for Luka Doncic. Halliburton subbed in for Irving. Outside Jordan. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LeBron James.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
At the line for the
He
Bulls,
made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan. He hits both from the stripe. The West trails by 5. To the inside, James. And LeBron throws it down.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Here's Jordan. Oh, my, what a play.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Jordan in Chicago with another bucket.
I think Jordan could do this all day long. I mean, the mid-range area is a very comfortable area for him.
With 1 on the clock, the shot will not fall. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The West trails by 5. We've got Luka Doncic. James is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's his on the floor for the West All-Stars. And it's Jordan with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Pippen with the steal. Outside, Jordan. Poke loose. Embiid with the steal. Irving with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
And then slammed in by Jordan.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
2 minutes.
Doncic kicks to James. The rebound by Jordan.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Into the lane, and then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
The West trails by 9. Now Doncic. The tray. Nice D from Pippen. Jordan against Jokic. Takes the 13-footer. Michael Jordan again. Jordan's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago. Knocked loose. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
A violation. It will be a re-jump.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Irving passes to Doncic. Over Pippen. The West again cannot hit. The Bulls leading by 11. Here's Jordan. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Jordan's got 47 points.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
The three for Doncic. The shot off that time.
Well, he's just not found his rhythm tonight. Partly because I think he's gotten fewer touches.
Rose finds Rodman. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Jordan against James. 5 to shoot. Jordan with the bucket.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 49 points in the game.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Halliburton's checked in for Doncic.
Tyrese Halliburton.
.34 seconds left in the game. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Rose. 51 points for Michael.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Halliburton kicks to Irving. Shoots over Rodman. The shot's good from Irving.
Boy, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside, Jordan. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
It's incredible the adjustments Jordan can make in tight quarters. Just tremendous body control.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.